Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Jada Hunter might end up in Shawn Brady's bed and in his embrace, according to spoilers and updates for Days of Our Lives. When the reality about the conversation between Rafe Hernandez and Arnold Feniger is revealed, how, or will she explain this to real Rafe? Jada and Shawn throwing darts. In the most recent DOOL weekly preview, we witnessed Jada and Shawn strengthening their bond over a game of darts. There is no denying their chemistry, which has many admirers wondering what might happen next. It appears plausible that their relationship could take a sultry turn given the clues in the current plot. While Rafe is preoccupied planning his escape from captivity, Jada finds comfort in Shawn's company. Rachel Blake is committed to keeping him imprisoned, but when Brady Black and Steve Johnson show up at the Blake home, her hold might loosen. Ava will be found and, hopefully, set free. The search for Ava Vitale is expected to lead to Rafe's rescue as well. Although Steve is preparing for a confrontation with Rachel, also referred to as the woman in white, it appears that she will not be able to conceal Rafe for very long. Their first course of action might be to contact Jada if Steve is able to track out Rafe and free him from his shackles. Steve would probably give Rafe his phone so he can call Jada and explain the situation right now. It is easy to see Jada answering the phone when she is nude and relaxing in bed with Shawn, totally oblivious to the drama that is taking place. Oh no, how is she going to fix this? Since the genuine Rafe has never done anything wrong, Jada would look at Shawn and instantly realize how serious her mistake was. Following EJ DiMera's orders, Arnold destroyed Jada's world, leaving her for a startling revelation at the end of the novel. Naturally, if the show creates a dramatic scene in which Rafe abruptly interrupts Jada and Shawn in a precarious situation, the tension could be increased. It's very possible, considering Salem's inclination for melodrama. Alternatively, Jada and Shawn may choose to bury their passionate evening deep in the ground and keep it a secret. Jada and Rafe might make amends while keeping this scandalous secret. Even though Jada and Rafe are about to get back together, she is hiding a huge secret that might spark their romance and cause it to fall apart again. Despite their aspirations for a happy future, our forecasts indicate that Rafe and Jada are unlikely to realize their ideal happily ever after. There are some concerning events coming up, so keep an eye on the drama as it develops. According to upcoming spoilers, Jada's life will soon get more complicated due to the drama involving Rafe and Arnold. Even though it occasionally happens at highly inconvenient times, the truth always comes out. Holly posed uneasily in her negligee before the mirror at the Horton cabin. When Doug arrived, he took in Holly's outfit. He turned away abruptly, and so did Holly, embarrassed. Doug turned back cautiously and claimed that Julie had sent him on an errand to the cabin. Tate was late, but Holly acknowledged that she had arrangements with him. Holly faltered that she was just trying on the negligee and that she would take it off before Tate got there when Doug said that she and Tate had quite the night. In an embarrassing attempt to explain, Doug said that he had merely meant that Holly looked nice. When he discovered what Julie had sent him looking for, he vowed to depart. Holly questioned in jest if it was a collection of love poems, and she was shocked to find out that her hunch was right. Doug discovered the book and revealed that it included the words to a song his grandfather had composed for Julie. The gesture struck Holly as charming, and she wished that she might one day be as head over heels in love as Julie and Doug. Senior, according to Doug, he was a hopeless romantic, just like his grandfather had been. As he perused the book, Doug said he was astounded that someone could write so candidly about love. According to Holly's theory, the poems revealed emotions that the author was unable to express verbally. When she inquired about which poetry in the book had affected him, Doug brought up Ode on a Grecian Urn. Holly read aloud from memory the poem's opening lines. Then Doug started reading a note his grandfather had placed inside the book. I realized the truth when I first saw you. The most amazing and lovely thing I have ever seen is you, and I never need to know anything else. Doug confirmed that the poem expressed his feelings for her, and Holly thought over the words. Doug apologized right away for expressing his emotions to a startled Holly. He said that his heart had skipped a beat when he first saw Holly. Holly claimed she was unaware of Doug's feelings. He referred to himself as an idiot and asked Holly if they could simply rewind and ignore his remarks. Holly said, "I don't think I can." At that moment, Tate greeted Holly as he entered the room carrying a bag of food. He started to say something, but Doug interrupted him. Doug swiftly clarified that he was only in the cottage to get Julie a book before Holly could respond. He hurried to the door after wishing Tate and Holly a good night. Tate inquired about Holly's well-being after noticing her apparent sadness. Holly shifted the conversation to Tate and said she was okay. In addition to telling her that Sophia's mother had changed her mind about the adoption, he said he might have located a couple to adopt the child. Tate saw that Holly was still apprehensive after he informed her about Johnny and Chanel's proposition. Tate guessed Holly was concerned that the infant would stay nearby in Salem. He promised Holly that after the kid was born, he would no longer have any parental responsibilities to the child and would instead put Holly first. He promised that nothing would separate them once more. Holly had a distracted and thoughtful expression on her face when Tate gave her a hug. Doug, in the meantime, went back to the Horton residence and took a seat with a poetry book. He appeared to concentrate on her reaction that she couldn't forget his confession as he flashed back to confessing his affections for Holly. He read the sentences he had recited to Holly again, his face gloomy. Chanel went back to the DeMero estate with Johnny. Chanel considered how ironic it was that after visiting the hospital to discuss getting pregnant, they left with the prospect of adopting a child. Johnny asked Chanel whether she truly approved of the concept and apologized for first standing up for them both. They were on the same page, Chanel told him, but she wondered if they would feel that way now that the adrenaline had worn off. Given that he and Tate were linked, Johnny inquired as to if Chanel had any reservations. Chanel emphasized that any baby they brought home would be loved by her. Her main concern was that Sophia's mother could meddle in the child's life. She didn't want to disappoint either herself or Johnny. Chanel added that Mrs. Choi might not even approve of them, and Johnny admitted that there might be issues with her. Chanel wondered if she and Johnny had the good Christian values Sophia's mother reportedly desired. Chanel acknowledged that she rarely attended church, but she saw herself as someone who made an effort to be helpful and nice to others. Chanel was worried that neither she nor Johnny would measure up because Sophia's mother placed a great deal of importance on faith and because the woman appeared to have the deciding vote. Johnny promised that they would work together to handle any situation that might come up because he thought Chanel was the best person he knew. The pair kissed and confirmed their love for one another. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.